Hello and welcome to Juicy Scoop. Got a great show for you today. I've got Sarah coming in a little bit. Want to cover some hot topics, fill you guys in on some stuff. Most importantly, I'm really excited because my stand-up special that I really think we need more than ever is available tomorrow, Friday, on Amazon Prime, Amazon Video Direct for rent or purchase, or you can join my Patreon if you haven't already, and it'll also be there and live on there, and that's patreon.com/juicyscoop. I am excited about it. I do really miss stand-up. I hope it comes back soon. I had so much fun doing this special. When I look back on so much work that went into it because we produced it ourselves, I had to make sure that you guys were all there and get my material together, and I really had a great time performing it. I wore a top, and I didn't wear a bra, and I'm going to tell you why I didn't. Because I knew the cameras would be shooting from the back and from the front. And I've never found a bra that doesn't has like a squirt of like fat or back fat coming out. So I had to put these like stickies on my nips, and I think it looks pretty good. So if nothing else, if you just want to see how my Victoria Beard rose top looks, with no bra and just some like pasty bra situation happening, that was fun. But really, it's hilarious. And your husband will love it, and your girlfriends will love it. You can watch it with your mom. I would say, if you've got kids, maybe hopefully they're teenagers. If you're going to watch it with them, my material. It's kind of dirty. But I hope you watch it. I hope you tell your friends about it. I hope it brings a smile to your face. And that is up. It's called Juicy Scoop. I named it Juicy Scoop because I figured, why the hell not? I wasn't going to call it, hey, I still get my period. Like, I was going to call it something fun that was relatable to everybody that watches it. Because you guys know if you've never seen my stand-up, it's not really like the podcast. I don't talk about housewives or anything like that. It's very relatable. It's about my life, being married for 19 years is when I taped it. Now it's 20. My kids, my friends, my jealousy of other people who are divorced and dating, all that kind of stuff in my own, weird way that I deliver material. So I'm excited for you guys to see it. I've also become weirdly addicted to TikTok, and there is this thing that's going on. First of all, I want to say there's this beautiful girl named Addison Rae, who there's two main girls that kind of are the stars of TikToks, and they really do a lot of the dancing. Now, you guys are like, oh, please, Heather, don't talk about TikTok. Okay, but somehow the reason I think people are scared that TikTok is spying on us, it's like they kind of know what you like, and then they put the stuff on your For You page. So on my For You page, I don't have a bunch of 13-year-old girls dancing to Taylor Swift. I have something, but it is a little weird. The For You page is a little weird. So I go on it, and there's all these short videos of just, regular people creating stuff. And I'm like, God, they do know what I'm into, but it's a lot of highs and lows. So it'll be a video with like a song in the back about gender reveal. I'm having a baby. Another one is send a dirty text to your husband when he doesn't know that you're filming him, and then you see him smile and he gets up, and I love that. I get a lot of like hot cops coming home to their wives to that Sweetie song. That's my time. That's my time. And I can't get enough of that. I get like a soldier coming home and his dog remembering him from 2 years ago. And then I'll get some girl being like, I was pregnant at 13. That's kind of sad. And then I'll get another one that's like, here's the story of when I was molested by someone. And then I'm like, what? And then all of a sudden it goes back to, I'm going to tell my dad that he's going to be a grandpa. And then there'll be like a dog that's like talking in a weird human voice. And then I'm happy again. And then it's like, hey, let me tell you how my son was almost kidnapped to be, a victim of human trafficking. We were at Walmart, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, that's scary. And then there's like another, then there's like a dog spooning a baby, and then I'm happy again. And then there's like, I escaped domestic violence. It's very, I cannot watch it anymore at night. I will watch it till 1 a.m. It's really a problem. That being said, I hope you guys follow me. I have it here on my YouTube page. Here's my I have some of my videos go viral. They usually involve Brandon. Other ones get a great response. It's a very, I don't know, but it's just my name, Heather McDonald. But there's this girl, Addison Rae, and she's been hanging out with Kourtney Kardashian, and they're starting to do the similar photos where they're look-alike. They hang out together. She's a pretty brunette like Kourtney. They're doing a little Stassi Kylie thing, except it's very TikTok oriented. And they do videos together, and people are like, this is weird. Kourtney's 40 and she's 19. Why are they best friends? Don't be weirded out by it. I think Kourtney's finally going to be the one in the family to like jump ahead and be like, I'm jumping on this TikTok bandwagon. I didn't get, the makeup memo. I didn't get to do all these. I don't have the clothing line like Good American, but I reached out to this girl because Mason, my 12-year-old, told me to, and he's into TikTok, and I want Mason not to turn out like the other guys in the family. I want Mason to have his own thing going. So let's get on the ground floor now, make friends with the most popular person on TikTok, which is this girl, Addison Rae, and let's make some freaking money. Let's make some videos. I'll help you. You help me. I'm going to talk about a shake I put on my Posh website. You do Push. My Push website. You do a dancing video with my family in the background, and it's all good. So I say great for her. Let's see. Khloe and Tristan are back together. She's moved to Cleveland. They're hanging out. I predict a pregnancy announcement any day now. That's my prediction. And Kristen Cavallari is back with her beau from Laguna Beach. Now, she took a photo, but the photo looked pretty intimate, and she wrote, is this 2004 or is it 2020? Kristen Cavallari from Laguna Beach and from her own show, Very Cavallari. She's divorcing her football-playing husband. He's no longer playing football, but they're getting divorced. She's back in Laguna. He looks pretty cute. He's aged well. Totally makes sense that she would go back to your old boyfriend. I mean, why not? And I think we're all here for it. Pretty juicy. Now, Megyn Kelly. Sorry, I always call her that. Megan Fox. Beautiful Megan Fox is with hot Machine Gun Kelly, tattooed cutie here. And she has been expressing her love anywhere she can for this guy. Megan Fox was married to Brian Austin Green for many years. They have 3 boys together. They are separated, going through a divorce, I guess. And she just posted a black and white photo of the two of them. And she wrote, achingly beautiful boy, my heart is yours, with 2 knives and a heart in between. Okay, just posted that. And I was like, I told my Kelly, not Megyn Kelly, I told Mike Kelly here. I said, I'm like, yeah, boy. And she goes, no, they're the same. I go, no, they're not. She's 34, he's 30. But the thing is, he has the tats. He's like a kid. Like, to me, he's kind of perpetually 19. I know he's successful, but I'm saying, like, just has that, like, youthful way about him, right? And I think that she's kind of having a mini midlife crisis. She's not a cougar, but she's a puma. And I think she's just like, oh my God, I'm reliving my youth. You know that Katy Perry song, "Hit the teenage dream tonight, I'm gonna wear my tight jeans." Basically, and whenever I hear that, I'm like, I just want to go back and like lose my virginity in a hotel room, go all the way tonight in high school. I get it. I get how you just want to like jump back to when like it was young love and you didn't know where your life was going to go. I feel like she's a little bit going through that. Well, Brian Austin Green does not enjoy that. Then he wrote, achingly beautiful boys, my heart is yours, is what Brian Austin Green wrote. So, I mean, as I just said, her thing was achingly beautiful boy, my heart is yours. By the way, calling Machine Gun Kelly a boy, which I thought was weird. And then Brian Austin Green wrote, achingly beautiful boys, my heart is yours. And it's a swipe of 4 photos, the first being his oldest son that he had with his first wife, and then the 3 that he has with Megan Fox. So snap. But I have to say I'm here for it because, I like being part of people's lives on Instagram when they're obviously not happy with each other and having a passive-aggressive divorce. But, um, if the roles were reversed and Brian Austin Green bailed on a girl, his co-star, and they had cheered 3 girls together, and he's like, "My baby girl." Megan Fox posted like, "Really? These are your baby girls, you weirdo." I mean, people would be all over it. I think they're going to be all over this too. So I think people are fair game for it, but pretty amazing. Okay, Ramona posted this morning. They are taping the Real Housewives of New York reunion in person. And I have a photo here on my YouTube. I hope you guys have subscribed. And it's a very weird face mask, but it's so, I guess they can be protected and not have their facial expressions covered. So it's a plastic face mask that goes over the nose, just under the cheekbones, past the chin. And she's talking to the camera, and she's like, "So we're very excited. We're so lucky. We're so lucky to have a reunion in person. Okay, everyone's taking all the precautions. It's really great staff here right now. But guess what? I've been here for an hour, ready to go. You know who's an hour late? Sonia and Luann. Really, girls? Really kind of rude. I'm really upset by it. Okay, and I'm here on time, and they're not." And so everyone's like, "Ooh, what's going on? This might be really good." I feel like Ramona's coming after them because I think she feels ganged up upon, how everyone's like pointing their fingers at her accountability, like what she's been doing in the last 5 months during this pandemic. Has she been going out too much? Has she not been wearing her mask? Has she been having too good of a time? Has she not been saying the politically correct thing? And then along with how they've criticized her behavior on the show, she called the staff in the hotel mansion in Cancun. She referred to them as, "Wow, I can't believe we have so many servants." People attack that. They're claiming that she shit her pants. She only wants to meet hot guys. She, doesn't tip the catering guy. I don't know. So I think she's coming in hot, and I'm here for it. And I've got a Real Housewives of New York Barbie video coming in the next 24 hours. So enjoy. Okay, now Brandy on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you guys. She's coming in hot too. She just did a tweet last night saying, "Maybe if you're so worried about hurting your children, then as a married woman, you should not fuck your castmates and expect it not to get out. Take responsibility for your part, DR." Now, I don't think she was referring to a doctor. I think she was I'm not a detective, but I think Brandy Glanville is referring to Denise Richards as DR. I guess someone could come back. I'm sure someone did, right? You weren't a castmate, okay? You weren't holding a diamond. So I think she's getting pissed. I think she's, getting all the heat. Everyone's talking about it, myself included, of, is she telling the truth? Is she not? I've said it. I think it most likely happened. I don't think it matters that it happened. I just think what the juicy part is that it came out and then the fallout from it. And, if you think about Brandy, she is the queen of pulling stuff out that didn't happen on camera and making for a really great season. If you recall, in the very beginning of the franchise of Beverly Hills, it was she who at a dinner at Vanderpump said, "Why don't we talk about it? Why don't we talk it? Adrienne Maloof used a surrogate." Now, that was a really big deal. And I actually remember talking about it with Adrienne years later. I'm not really sure how she knew that. There's 2 theories. One is, did Lisa Vanderpump let her know? Because Lisa Vanderpump would most likely have that knowledge, being that they were neighbors who lived across the street. So, and they were friendly. So maybe she never saw her physically pregnant. I don't know. The other thing is, or did Adrienne tell the whole cast, I used a surrogate, but please, can we never mention this on camera? My children don't know, and it's something that I really don't want out there. It's my personal opinion. I don't want it out there, and I feel it might be hurtful to the twins or something. And also, you guys, this is like 12 years ago, and people had a different attitude about surrogacy back then. It was much newer, and it was a little more taboo. Anyway, Brandy put it out there. That was the whole, "we're going to sue you," and Paul Nassif was pissed, and then Lisa and Ken were very defensive of Brandy. She's a single mother. Stop threatening to sue her. But I'm just saying, you know, if Brandy's got something on you that's juicy for a reality show, you better be waiting for that shoe to drop, because she is really the queen of that. She was also the one that said, oh, Lisa Vanderpump threw the Star magazine in my suitcase that had the article about your husband, Kyle, having indiscretions with, it was with Kyle. I'm not going to say who it was with, but it was a gossip column that was never proven to be true. It was someone saying something about Mauricio, and it was written in Star magazine, and she threw that out there. Now, even though it was in Star magazine, I don't think people watching the show would have remembered that it was in Star magazine 4 months prior to when they're watching this episode. But Brandy threw it out there again by saying, Lisa Vanderpump wanted me to talk about this. So it makes the show good, you guys. I don't know. But, you know, that's what you get when you're on these shows. You sell your soul to the devil. I don't It's like, geez Louise. So, you guys, I'm excited for you to see my special. I'm excited for you now to get in deep with my girl, Sarah Colonna. We get into all the shows, 90 Day, and the scoop that's happening on the set of The Bachelorette. So here we go.